Hey guys, and welcome to my anime review of Boku no Hero Academia.
Alright, so I decided to start this anime review because Season 1 has just ended. Well, not just ended, it ended a little while ago, but it's ended. I believe. At least on the website that I watch it on, it's no longer continuous for right now. Alright, so Boku no Hero Academia is a story about Midoriya, otherwise known as Deku. It takes place in this world where everyone has superpowers now. The majority of people have superpowers, which they call quirks. And in school, you learn to kind of train these quirks a little bit better. And our main character, Midoriya, he is determined to become a hero, because now it's sort of like being a hero is a job sort of thing. There's heroes and there's villains as well. And Midoriya looks up to the #1 hero of all, All Might. Yes, All Might, the bunny-eared guy. He is known all around the world as the symbol of justice. The hero above all heroes. He is the top of the top. And Midoriya wants to be just like him. He's kind of a little fanboy. That reminds me, there will be some minor spoilers, but nothing significant. I'm going to avoid significant spoilers, but there might just be a little thing here and there. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll try and make sure that nothing's really terribly spoiled for you. So Midoriya is a bit of a fanboy about heroes. He always carries around a notebook and he takes notes about different heroes he likes and their powers, abilities, and whatnot. And he's determined to go to this elite academy for training superheroes and become as great as All Might. There is only one problem though. He doesn't have a quirk. Yes, it's very, very rare in the society nowadays, but he is quirkless, so he doesn't have a power. This devastates him completely. He's teased, he's bullied because he is quirkless, but he's still a little bit determined to become a hero. So this is the story about him and his journey to becoming a hero. The story itself is very... I don't want to say regular, but it has this feeling of like One Piece or Naruto. It kind of seems like that. Like in those animes, it's created a really good world, and now they just gotta fill it with really cool characters, and it could be a series that could go on for a while. So our main characters are Midoriya, who is the green-haired hero. We got Bakugo, who is a childhood friend slash rival slash enemy of Midoriya. He is a hot-headed guy who got a very, very useful quirk for being a hero, and he also has the dream of becoming a top hero. So they are butting heads. And he is the main person who bullies Midoriya in school. And then we have All Might, which I gotta say, All Might, his design and his other design, they are both really, really cool. His regular, like, superhero bunny, like, permanent, almost creepy grin, symbol of justice thing, very, very cool, but his other design as well, I'll say, is very, very cool. I really like how he's drawn. I can't get over though, it's just, whenever it's just like a serious moment, they're just like, All Might. And the name just sounds really funny to me, especially in serious situations. It's like, All Might. No! As for characters go, it has a pretty good balance of the characters. So far we haven't been uniquely introduced to all of the characters yet, but it is still Season 1, and there are only however many episodes, 13, 14 episodes around there. So we haven't met all of the characters yet because a good portion of the first season wasn't taking place in the academy. The rest, as soon as they're in the academy, you kind of got the heroes that you're going to be working with this whole time. And they are definitely a creative bunch. I see definite potential. There doesn't seem to be too many bland characters or characters that would be forgettable. But, again, we haven't seen them all play out. We haven't got enough character development of each of the characters yet, which I believe will come later. The show also has a really, really good build-up. Episode 1 is pretty strong, but as long as you stick with it, I assure you that the quality does just go up, 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 and it gets more suspenseful and more dramatic. It's definitely not one of those shows with like a really, really good and catching first episode and then kind of like dries out. This is going up. The show does have a few anime tropes that just make me like clench my fists and grit my teeth a little. One of which is the standing around and waiting when there's like a battle or something going on. What I hate, what I just don't like in like scenes like that is like when everyone's standing around and they're like, whoa, what's going on? And it's like, do something, come on, get in the action, you are heroes! Especially some of these characters who I can certainly see just jumping into the action without actually thinking. And yet they're all kind of standing at the sides being like, whoa, for like 10 minutes. It's doing a good job of being different and new and likable. In Japan, for the anime, they also had this commercial, which I think is the coolest thing ever. It's a Pocky commercial, but they use characters like cosplayed. It's really cool. There's Bakugo, who's just like, he has like the Pocky, it's just like... Best commercial ever. Thank you, Japan. Thank you for using your anime in commercial. It does just seem like a starting point to get the basis down, and then season 2 and maybe season 3, I'm not sure how many seasons it's gonna have, but that's when things are really gonna start kicking off and rolling, and you're gonna get more classroom stuff, more of the character developments and their relationships. But as it is right now, it is a very good introduction, and if you are interested in superhero animes or anime similar to Naruto, One Piece, I don't know why, but for some reason it reminds me of One Piece. And I haven't seen a lot of One Piece, so that could be it as well. And as for a final rating, I will give it 7 Dekus out of 10. So thank you for watching my first ever anime review. Hit the like button if you like it, and comment down below with something to say. Tell me your opinions of the show. Tell me what your favorite parts are, what you disliked. Let me hear all of the opinions of season 1 down below. And as always, subscribe if you dare. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
僕のヒーローアカデミア